Well, hello and happy Friday. Today is Friday, October 4th. Today kind of got away from me a little bit. I took the day off of work. I had doctor's appointments and other errands that I needed to run, so day kind of got away from me a little bit. But I wanted to get on here and show you the projects, the scrapbooking pages that I had completed. First thing I want to remind you is that tomorrow is the World Card Making Day with Stamping Up. If you signed up for it, you had to register for the event. The event will happen tomorrow, October 5th, from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. Mountain Time, and they will just have a presentation of some cards that they made. They had kits that you could buy so that you could follow along, but you really can, if you sign up for it, you can just watch and just create cards. And I'm going to watch. I'm going to go ahead. I did register for it, so I'm going to go ahead and attend, and then I will make my own cards. I did not get the kits that they're going to use, but I like taking those ideas and making them my own. So there's that. I know that there's probably World Card Making Day events all day tomorrow on through many of the channels and everything. And I will try to be on most of the day on Facebook. I'm going to be making cards. I'm going to try to be making some Christmas cards so I can get started on those. And so I hope you will craft with me tomorrow. And maybe if I get enough people wanting to, I'll go ahead and jump on live for a little bit and then we can chat and everything. So there's that. Okay, now to get on to what I worked on this week. I said that I wanted, my dog was over here and I was loving on him, and now I've got pet hair everywhere. Anyhow, um, Stamping Up has made scrapbooking kits now, and this is their first sets that they have released. We did get a scrapbooking brochure. I do have that in the group. I believe I have it under the files so that you can look at it and download it for yourself. It has all the kits and everything in there. I went ahead and printed it out for myself. It talks about how they have the new two-tone cardstock, which has a darker and a lighter side, which is very, very cool. I'm trying to think if Stamping Up had this years ago. I don't remember. But this cardstock is really good for, it has the white core, so if you say you emboss it, you can sand it a little bit, that white core will come through. So that's really interesting. And see here how if you tear it, it'll have the white come through. It's really cool to work with. And I don't know if you can tell, but my printer is running out of colors. So it's not very pretty. It's not as pretty as I wanted it to be. They have the reindeer memories, and I'm going to work on that one either the third week or the fourth week. I don't remember now. 2, 3. Yeah, I don't remember if I'm doing this the third week or the fourth week. But I am gonna work on this kit too. They have and they've got a lot going on with it, because they've got the paper, they've got a sticker sheet, they've even got a stamp set to go with it, and then they've got the DSP, Designer Series paper, and then the colored cardstock to all go with that. When you buy the workshop kit, it comes with everything but the stamp set. The stamp set does not come with it, so that's something to keep in mind. Those are what you'd have to buy. Then it has Snow Day, and that's another one that I'm going to work on. So it kind of gives a sample of what some pages can look like. And again, it does have a stamp set, but that is separate. You buy the workshop and you get the DSP, the stickers, and the cardstock. And then we have Halloween Memories. This is what I'm going to work on next week. So this is, I love the bright colors of this one. So many beautiful, bright Halloween colors. And then here's the Autumn to Remember. And then this is the one that I worked on this week. So I will show you what it did. And you get with the workshop kit, you get the sticker sheet, you get the DSP, and you get the colored cardstock. So I will show you what that looks like. Okay. One thing that I'm going to do next week, I am going to show you from the start, because I had already cut this kit. So next week I haven't even cut the Halloween kit, so I am going to do a video Monday that I'll post Monday of how you cut the kit, because that's it. This, if you're not a scrapbooker and you want to get into scrapbooking, this is truly the way to go. It shows you how to put the pages together, and it shows you how to cut the paper exactly. See, here is the step-by-step of how you cut the paper. It shows you how the orientation the paper needs to be, like the trees, they need to be going this way, and then you put it on your paper trimmer and you make your cut, and it tells you how big the pieces need to be. It just breaks it all down for you step by step. Let's see, like here it shows you the trees are going to be going up and down. You put it down, you just cut your paper in half by 6. And then you get 2 pieces, and then you put your second piece down, and you're going to lay your trees the other way, and you're going to start by cutting it at 4.5 for this piece. And then you cut these. And all these pieces here that you see, those are all going to be just leftover pieces that aren't going to be needed for the layouts. And that's why I'm going to show you that I can make cards and more with it. And then it shows you how to put the pages together. Now I went ahead and I put this page together. This is project number 1, and this is the left side page. So this is my version, and then there's their version. And it tells you that you can add, I'll show you everything that you get with the kit. You get, like I said, you get the DSP, all the different DSPs, and they are front and back. And then you do get some background pages. Now those aren't front and back. These are just on the front only, and it's white on the back. So you've got those, and then you get a sticker sheet. And as you can see, I've used some of the stickers. Darko in his hair. I've used some of the stickers, and I've just cut some of the stickers out because I haven't wanted to place them, but I wanted to see how they would look on the page. And then you will get a lot of die cut pieces. And the cool thing about these die cut pieces is you see them on the front. Well, if you flip them over, it tells you what piece that project is for. So here we've got all these. This one's for project 1. These are for project 3. So it tells you exactly where everything is going to go. And then you also, with this one, with the Autumn to Remember, you get these die cuts, and they're like a plastic wood, I guess is how the best way that I can explain it, because they look like they're wood, and they're really thick. I don't know if you can see that. They're really a thick little piece, and they just pop out of there. Now in the directions it says that you can color them with the Stampin' Write markers, and I did a couple of them. You don't have to. That is totally a optional thing. You do not have to color them if you don't want to. So let's get started with the second page to this first one that I made. Now, like I said, I made this first page. So there you can see the one and you get this. You get these printouts. This printout of when you order the kit. This isn't something you have to print out. It's printed out for you. That's why the pictures look so good. So there's mine. And now I'm going to go ahead and make the right page for it. So I will put mine out of the way. Okay. Because the first thing it says is, well, the very first thing it says, prepare both pages. Optional, add details to a few of the wood grain die cuts with Stampin' Write markers as shown. You don't have to, I feel. I did for that one, and I didn't really like how it looked. So that is totally optional, and it says right on there, optional. Okay, so the second page, it shows you what it's going to look like, but then it kind of takes the color down so that you can see all the different pieces. And so it says use the old olive cardstock for base page. Now something I did, since this page has got a very big chunk that's going over the back page, I did cut out a big portion of the center because this is going to cover the whole thing. So I felt that there's a lot of wasted paper there that I wouldn't be able to use. So I did go ahead and cut it out. I think I cut it out at 1 inch. Yeah, I just did it 1 inch all the way around. So you don't have to do that. To me, it was this way. I didn't feel I was wasting paper. I'm going to take a drink. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Throat got really, really dry. Okay, it says to use the old olive background paper, which I've got there, and then attach 1G. And you can see 1G is that wood grained piece there. And that wood grained is a specialty paper like I was talking about, and it's white on the back and then the design on the front. So we will go ahead and add that, and I'm just going to take my adhesive and put it all the way around the edge. And I'm just going to stick right close to the edge. I have this month is my birthday month. My birthday is on Sunday, so I have a special going on this month that if you place an order of $50 or more before tax and shipping, I will send you the pearls basic jewels for free. So, and I don't know if you also saw that for October 7th, 8th, and 9th, the Stamping Up is having a sale on the stamp sets. So, great time to combine all those deals going on. And also the kits are on sale this month. Lots of stuff going on. Okay, so now you just want to center that on there as best you can. There we go. Okay. It's kind of hard when I can't put my head over the top because I don't want to be in your guys' way. Okay, now it says to dovetail and attach 1H, 1I, and 1J. And that's where, when you cut these pieces, like this piece here, is going to be 1J. It is 3.5, right there, by 10. So it is that piece right there, so that is 1J. And then 1H is there at 4 by 10.5, and then 1I is 3.5 by 10 as well. So it tells you exactly, you could label your pieces, like you could take a sticky note and label all your pieces if that helps you remember. It's whatever works best for you. But there, yeah, it says to dovetail and attach these. Now, I'm not good at dovetailing. I'm going to say that right off the bat. I can never get it to look pretty like that. I don't know why. I'm not sure what my disconnect is with it. But you just kind of cut it up the middle, and then you start at the edge, and you go to that cut point. And see, my problem is that I can't ever see where I cut it. My eyes cannot see where my cut point is. So I think that's part of what my problem is. Probably should have my glasses on. But there you go. There's a dovetail. Okay, and then these two pieces, they're the same paper, just we're going to use one side or the other. So the middle piece is the thicker piece, so that's the one we're going to do is green. So it's, yeah, there we go. That middle piece is the thicker piece, and that's we're going to do the green. And what I'm going to do is, I do have my glasses here. Thought I still had them in my purse, but they are right here. So we will put them on so that we can see better. Most time I can just see fine, but if I'm trying to do stuff close up, I need my glasses. I can hear my mother telling me to put my glasses on. Okay, and so you just kind of find the middle, and then just from the corner to that cut point, corner to that cut point. And see, I did it again. I'm not, like I said, I am not, other people can do these dovetails and they look great. I am not good at them. Maybe it's just I need more practice. That could very well be. I just need more practice with it. Okay. So there we go. Got those all dovetailed. Okay, and now it says to, and see, now I don't need my glasses again because I can read just fine there. So, and now I need to attach them to the paper. So, according to that, it's this piece, and this piece, and these two are gonna lay on top of it. So, okay. I will go ahead and use my adhesive, and we will put that green down on the bottom. So we will go ahead and, don't know about you guys, I was telling my kids last night I had a funny story. I was thinking I was in the mood for, well, yeah, it's October, I was thinking I was in the mood for a scary movie. So I turned the movie on, and I was sitting here watching it while I was kind of looking over my cards and stuff. And making the cards, and then nothing really scary was going on, so I was fine, just sitting there watching it. Well, it was just about right before what was going to be probably the jump scare or the scary part to happen, and I was like, you know what? I don't think I'm in the mood. And so I just shut it off. Thought I'll just wait for that another day. I thought it was really kind of funny, but I knew I was going to be taking a shower, and I just wasn't really ready to be scared going into the shower. And my dogs were acting weird too, so I was like, I don't think I want to be watching a scary movie tonight. I will, since it is October, it's Halloween. I'll be watching some scary movies here and there. I'll also be watching the Harry Potter movies. I like to watch those during October. And then with us recently, with the passing of Dame Maggie Smith, just kind of watching them just to pay a little bit of homage to her. Okay. Get these. And then since these are going to be, the whole thing, I do like to add just a bit up through the center there. And these are going right up at the very top. So, and then just in a little bit, but right up to the very top. Okay. And then this one. To tomorrow during the World Card Making Day, I'll work on my Christmas cards, but I'll probably also work on a Halloween card or two because I can get those sent out this month. I like to get them in the mail, you know, so they can have maybe a week, week and a half before Halloween. Alrighty, and then we'll get that one right over here on this side. Okay, and then one other thing that it doesn't, and it didn't say, I'm not sure why it didn't say it. I think it did say it on this side. It just says 1A, but it doesn't say. There is a piece or a sticker, and it's goes all the way across. So this is going to go on the very bottom of the page. So, and I'm going to need to cut it down because it's a little bit bigger than, yeah. So I'll get my scissors over here to cut it down. But it's going right along the very bottom of the page over that wood grain pattern paper. There we go. Okay. So there we've got that. Okay, so we dovetailed and attached one H, one I, and one J. And now we're going to attach one K. And one K is this piece. And it's just going to go right in the center. Now, they do tell you how far these pieces are supposed to go. Like this one is supposed to go 1 inch from the edge. If you want to just eyeball it, that works too. I think it doesn't have, that part I think it's like it doesn't have to be precise. You can kind of eyeball it a little bit. But if you do want to be absolutely precise, the measurements are there, which I do like that. I do like that they do give you the measurements if you want to follow it to a T. I'm kind of like that with recipes. I follow recipes to a T. I'm just not a do it, you know, whatever. I like to follow recipes exactly as they are. My mom, my grandma, my aunt, my cousins, they can all just make a recipe and it turns out great, but not me. Not a baker or a cook. Okay, so we're just going to put that about right there. Okay. Okay, now is when you can just embellish it up. It does have, I do have pictures for this one. These are more pictures that were from that other one. And another thing that's very cool about this is that it tells you what size the pictures are. Project 1, which is the one I'm working on, is going to use 2 3x4 and 1 4x6. The first page used the 4x6, so this one is using the 2x4. Yeah, sorry, 3x4. Sorry, not 2x4, 3x4. So these, my pictures didn't actually print out 3x4, so I did mat them on white. But so those pictures are going to go about right there. And I'm matting them because my picture on the first page for this layout, I also, because it printed matted, so that's why I went ahead and matted those so that it's the same. On this one, they don't have a mat behind the pictures, but that's how my picture's printed. So, okay, we'll get back to the instruction page. Okay, now since this is on cardstock, I'm going to go ahead and use my adhesive to adhere the pictures. If it was the pictures, I would use a different adhesive. I believe that this Stampin' Seal is photo safe. I will check to be sure. I'm pretty sure it is, but I do have a double-sided photo safe one though. So this one's gonna go about here. Okay. Then we'll put the other one on. Like I said in my post, it feels good to actually have pictures to go on the pages. I do have some more fall pictures, so I will get those, printed out so I can finish off these pages. Okay, and then this one, I'm going to go about here. Okay, and now it's just a matter of adding all the little embellishments. So this one has got, for this, it has this for the journaling, so you just pop it out. Okay, and those other ones are for project 3. And then it has this little guy for decoration, so we'll go ahead and pop him out. And then we're done with that. And it has, where are they? Okay, it's using the arrow, so we can pop the arrow out. Okay. And it's using the trees down here. It's using one of the big trees. It's using one of, it's using the bigger tree. It's using that big tree. And then must be this one. Okay, so then it's using that one. Okay, so then we'll save those for that. It's going to use these autumn stickers. So let's go ahead and get those on there. These are all little stickers. So we'll just go ahead and take them and just start placing them. So it looks like it's about right there. And this, if you want to, if you have a ruler, so that you can place them, if you're worried about alignment, could use a ruler to help you keep them aligned. My concern is also keeping them upright. Don't want any of them leaning over. Just keep going until you do the last one. Okay, there we have autumn. Okay, so we have autumn. And I think I'm going to go ahead and put the journaling piece down. And what I will probably do is, instead of write it, I might write it, but I may print it out maybe on a piece of vellum and put it over this, because that way it might be more legible. But you could do what, I'm going to go ahead and lay it down, and then I can even add my journaling then too. But this way it's on the page. So we'll go ahead and get it attached. Okay. And this one is just kind of going on here in the middle. It's going to hang off a little bit. And it does have another sticker, Good Times here, that's going over it. So So there we go with that. And then down here, we have this beautiful leaves from all around. Isn't that a beautiful sticker? And these stickers are pretty thick as well. They're not flimsy stickers. They're very thick. So I just, these are very well made pieces. I feel that they just are very well made. They don't feel cheap or flimsy or anything. I really do like that part of it. Oh, I did want to pushed it down pretty good, and then I realized that I actually had some that were going to be going underneath it. So I'll pull it up just a bit. So I've got this one that's going to go underneath it, just slightly here. Okay, that one. I don't see that one, but I see this one. So I don't, oh, there it is. It's this little guy here. Okay, so this one is going to go underneath here. There we go. And then this one's going to go over it. Okay. And then this little guy is going to go over here on the side. So I'll go ahead and use adhesive on him. Okay. So he's just going to go about right there. Now we can apply these little wood pieces. And these you can use the adhesive dots to put them on. So we'll start with the big, we'll start with the big tree. And I like, with the bigger ones, I like to do like at least 3. So then he goes just over here on the side. Okay. Then we'll do the triangle tree. Okay. And this one's gonna go about right there. Okay, and then, well, must have thrown that other tree. So I should have had one more tree. And I don't see it. I was hoping I might have another one like him. I'm not sure though. It's because he was turned upside down. It's like, where did he go? Oy. Okay. And this one is kind of going to go over that one just a little bit. And now we will attach the arrow. And this one is going to be kind of different, since that don't really have anything for that tip. Can maybe see if I can cut one of the, or squish it down. Yeah, that's what I'm going to try to do, is maybe try to squish down. Yeah, I kind of rolled that glue dot. So yeah, I just kind of rolled it so that I could attach it. And that's going to go up here, pointing at the autumn. So there you go. that is the second page for Project 1. So there we have Project 1 all done. I have made a 2-page layout. I'm pretty proud of myself. Like I said, I will go back and I will add the journaling. But there we go. At least I have the date and I have where we were, and that I did write. So I probably will write the journaling since I wrote those parts. But I have a 2-page. I'm pretty impressed with myself, if you can't tell. Okay. Now we are going to make a card with all the leftover pieces. Remember, like I said, when you did all of your cutting for your pages, you would have leftover pieces. And I put all of those in a bag that I have. And it includes these pieces even. And then you also have all of these wood grain pieces left over. I mean, you can use these on other scrapbook pages, like that Autumn Days. That would be wonderful on a scrapbook page. This beautiful A Blessed Day. Then you've got Thanks. There's some really good ones for more scrapbook pages. So, and then you've got all these cute little mushrooms. Those are so cute. But you also have these stickers left over from the scrapbook pages. So you have plenty of stuff left over so that you could do scrapbook pages or cards, just lots of stuff. One thing that I don't know if you remember from my last week, I used this from the More Than Autumn stamp set and bundle, and I used the leftover pieces from that. You can see the tree, the paper with the trees, and then those colored trees, and then here's the paper with the darker background and trees. Here we go too. And then this green, that was from that big center that I cut out. So I used a lot of leftover pieces from that. And then the little leaves were actually cut out from a lot of the leftover pieces. I don't know if you can see any in there. I think they're kind of hidden, but I cut them out from this green and the yellow. So, I mean, there's a lot left over that you can do stuff with. So we are going to make a card with the leftover pieces. And I haven't made the card yet. I'm going to make it now. But I have an idea of what I want to do. So, and there are not going to be any stamps with this card. This is all going to be the leftover pieces and no stamps. So we're just going to make it like that. This green card, this is part of that big center that I cut out from the back page. So I cut it down to a regular card size of 8.5 by 5.5, and then scored it in the middle at 4.25, so it makes a nice card. And this is that cardstock that is got the two-tone. So see how it's darker on the outside, lighter on the inside. So there is that. When I was looking at the papers, I saw that there's a lot of strips. There are a lot of strips that were cut off from the edges. So I wanted to get something done with those strips. And so I saw kind of a pattern that I could do. And I was thinking maybe something like this. Fit all these pieces on here for the card front. So we'll go ahead and attach those. And so there's just kind of going with the flow on this card. I've got an idea, but just kind of, like I said, going with the flow. So it's going to be right in the middle and right about there. I want to make sure that I think I need a little bit of space in between each one, and that it will be okay. Yep, just a little bit of space. Like I said, we're not going to use any stamp sets for this, so it is just leftover pieces from that workshop kit. And probably have more to, you have more to make more cards, but we're just going to make the one. Don't want those to grab and add themselves to this. I want to add them on my own. Pretty glad it's the weekend. Since it's my birthday weekend, I'm took Friday off, and I'm also going to take Monday off, just to relax, kind of maybe get caught up and a little bit ahead on some crafting. I have some cards I need to get made and get sent out, so I need to work on that. I have some swap cards that I need to get made and get sent out. I'm really bad about that. I didn't used to be. If I was doing a swap, I was right on it. Made sure I was getting stuff out right on time, but I haven't been that good at it lately. Maybe it's because I just got back into it, so that could be it. So there's the front of our card. Okay, so put that edge off a little bit. Let's see, I kind of had an idea of, I saw this piece. I saw these two that I liked. Leaves are turning, and then change can be beautiful. You know, I love that. The change can be beautiful. I absolutely really do. So I was thinking of putting this leaves are turning and matting it on a piece of white. Okay. And then taking that and matting that onto a yellow. So we've got that, because I wanted to add that somehow. But then I just wanted to see if I could add one of these pieces. Trying to think, like, what would maybe one of the hearts look pretty good on there to go with that. Maybe I don't even know. I do want to mat it on that. I do like it on that part of it. Let's see. Okay, I've got, and then I've got the arrows too. I've got more arrows. So maybe even got all sorts of ideas. Let's see. Okay, maybe what we could do is we've got several other hearts. So maybe we could do the leaves are turning, and then we could do the hearts around. Around it. Okay, so let's get that attached to that. I really do like that there's quite a bit left over. I really do. I mean, there's so many more pages that you can make, projects you can make. You know, you can make a big scrapbook page, and then you can make little, like I did that little shadow box page, which is 6 by 6. So I know that's more ways that you can use it. Let's see, I wanted to get my dimensionals because I thought I would pop that up with this dimensional. Okay. I'm going to go just put that right in the middle there. And then I think I will just do those there. Okay, well, hopefully my camera won't shut off again like it just did. I was looking at this pretty little wreath here, and I was thinking maybe I could have put that underneath there. I've already attached them, so I don't want to try to peel them back up, but that would have been good. I think I am just going to stick with the hearts that I have. Just kind of put them around. So the leaves are changing, and I will go ahead and put those on with the mini glue dots. So I think I can put one more on the bottom just to give it a good, okay. So there we have that. Okay, and then these little guys just need one. Alrighty, so there we have the front of our card. This is going to be a really simple card. So now, like I said, the other piece that I liked was the change can be beautiful. So I'm using another piece from the paper pack, and this is a very soft color, but it kind of goes along with that color. See, it's dark on the front, light on the back. But I'm going to use it for the inside, and then I'm going to use a strip of the trees to kind of tie the front to the inside. So we'll go ahead, and I'm going to use the darker. So I'll go ahead and get this set to put down. Okay, there we go. And I'm going to set it. I want to put that kind of where I want it to go, so that is going to be butted up against it. There we go, because I want that to be pretty centered. And then we will add some adhesive to this one. And then we will add that to the side there. So there we go. And then I'm just going to add the change can be beautiful right in here. Okay. And then we have some other pretty little stickers. I kind of like those stickers. So I'm just going to add those kind of here on the side. Okay. And then, let's see, I think I like that little leaf as well. So we will put him kind of here on the corner. So we have a place to write. Leaves are turning. Got the hearts in the front, and then change can be beautiful. Just a nice simple little card to send to somebody. Kind of just, I think we need to get back to writing to people. We need to get back to stationery and pen pals, I kind of feel. Let people know that they're in our thoughts and that they know they're not alone. So I know I enjoy days of pen pals. So I kind of feel we should go back to that. But so there is a very quick little card. So with the leftovers, you can, and as you can tell, I've still got plenty of leftovers to make stuff with. So I still have bunches of stickers. I have bunches of the wood grain. Got a lot of the pattern paper. So definitely a lot to work with. You're not, you don't just make those pages and you're done. You make those pages and you make a bunch more. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this week with me. And like I said, next week I will come back, and Monday I will actually post the I will post a video of how you cut the paper for the workshop, because like I said, it gives you step by step. So I had already cut this one, so I couldn't show you, but I have saved the Halloween one so I can show you how we cut it and how we start building. Thank you for sticking with me this week. I appreciate you guys so much. Be here for World Card Making Day, Saturday the 5th, October 5th. If you've signed up for the Stamping Up, it's from 2 to 3 p.m. in the afternoon, Mountain Time. If you typed World Card Making Day in Google search, you'd find all sorts of companies that are having their own card making. I'll be online or around all day tomorrow, well, until like 3, until I'm done with the Stamping Up, but I'll be on in the morning and I'll be making cards. I'll be making some Halloween cards and Christmas cards and working on my fall cards for a swap. So I hope you will join me, and thank you. I appreciate you guys so much. Bye-bye.